3/10 of an inch in the city itself, about ½ an inch in Wilmington, just over1/4 of an inch in Reading. Not overly significant, but significant for us because the first time in 42 days that we had that rain. Storm trackers showing we're basically dry through the area. We had a couple of sprinkles over an hour ago that moved through the city here. That's about it. Now you've got those showers hugging the coastline. We do see a few more sprinkles out to the west, but I think they fall apart before hitting us. So it looks like we're just going from clouds to sun. That rain is already wrapped up, but the roads are wet for the first time in a long time. 60 degrees. It is more mild right now than it was all weekend out there. 53 in Allentown, 61 in Dover with that flow out of the southwest. You've got one more mild day with a gusty breeze as well. We're already seeing wind gusts about 25 miles an hour. That's just blowing around the wet leaves, though, so you got to take it easy out there. At 7 a.m., it's mild. Those roads are wet and 59. At 11 o'clock, it's already turning bright and nice and 66. At 3 o'clock, 69, coming down from your high of 70 today. At 7 o'clock, clear skies and 61. So bright and breezy, but could be dangerous with those roads being wet, Tam.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. It seems as though any flights would be impacted. Just your grass, the bushes, yes, any flowers left over are grateful for the drink.
Most areas got less than ½ an inch, but we were grateful for it. We desperately needed it, and it's already on the way out. I think if you're in the Lehigh Valley, you've got a shot for another sprinkle. The rest of us are already dry, and we're seeing clouds to sun. Satellite and radar showing that rain that moved out overnight. Some much needed rain. It has been so dry for so long, and we're starting to see now the benefit of that. Couple of sprinkles up to the north and west near I-81, but they really seem to be falling apart before they hit us, so I think we all kind of basically stay dry. Maybe in the Lehigh Valley get a drop of drizzle later this morning, but that's about it. Overall, we go from clouds to sun today. It's really mild. Even though there's a dampness in the air for sure, temperatures are already at around 60 degrees in the city, so maybe we dip a degree. We're at 59. At 8, it's 61. At 10, it's 63. By lunchtime, we're at 68 degrees today. So you look at the day ahead today, and Monday turning bright and breezy, 70 degrees for your high. Tuesday, windy and much cooler and 56. Wednesday, chilly, sunshine and 53. So 70 today, then just in the low 50s, a pretty dramatic drop. We'll talk about how long that pattern lasts and that 7-day coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, thank you, Karen.
Great to have some rain in the forecast, even if it's not a ton of rain.
It wasn't a ton, but we needed it desperately. It broke our 42-day dry stretch, the longest in history. Every day we were making history with how many days in a row we've had dry conditions. But because of that this morning, wet leaves for the first time this season on the road. Usually we're talking about this for weeks and you're dealing with it. So it's a little bit of a shock to the system. Also, this rain has released a little bit of oil on the road, so you may find it a little slick out there. Just be careful as you're heading out. Let's talk about how much rain we got. I mean, not a significant amount, 3/10 of an inch in the city, less than that in Reading, barely 1/4 of an inch. Downingtown, 0.36, less than 1/4 of an inch in Trenton. Pomona, 0.41, a good ½ an inch though in Wilmington. So we got something out of that rain. Maybe not everything we needed, but at least is making a little bit of a dent. Satellite and radar showing how that rain is now pushing off the coast. I am seeing a few sprinkles to the west as this front limps through. Looks like they're just falling apart. Maybe in the Lehigh Valley get one more drop of drizzle, but we're already dry through the area. And as you're heading out on this Veterans Day, things are clearing out. We're going to see bright sunshine. It is the mildest day that we will likely see in a long time. We're starting it off. This is along I-95 at 7 a.m. Cloudy skies and 59. Although there's a damp feel, it's not chilly out there. At 11, it's 66. By 3 o'clock, it's 69 with bright sunshine. And then we look at the hour-by-hour forecast. If you're in the Lehigh Valley, starting off in the mid-50s, we've been pretty comfortable there. At 11, it's 63. At 3 o'clock, it's 65 degrees. And along the Jersey Shore, those clouds may linger a little bit longer, but temperatures topping off in the upper 60s with sunshine there as well. And we have a gusty breeze that's picking up behind this front as well. We already have some gusts here or there, but we'll continue it. This is at lunchtime. We're seeing 22, maybe 26 mile-an-hour gusts, and those gusts continue tomorrow as well. It's a high tomorrow, only 56. It is turning windy. It is turning much cooler. So today you're at 70. Tomorrow we're back to the 50s, and really some more fall-like numbers, not just the rest of the 7-day forecast, but even into next week as well. We're looking at some cool conditions. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day, turning bright and breezy after finally we got some rain overnight, 70 degrees. Tomorrow windy and much cooler, a high of only 56. Look at that overnight low, in the 30s. You wake up Wednesday, it's chilly, even in the afternoon, only 53. Thursday, a lot of clouds. Maybe a nighttime shower if you're heading to the Eagles game or driving home. Doesn't look like much of anything, though. Friday turning bright and breezy and 58. By Saturday, it's much milder and 61 degrees. And then on Sunday, sunshine, a few clouds, 62. So, Matt, the next weekend looks great, low 60s. I think at some point next week, those temperatures really start to drop. And we do get a lot of the fall feels back to the forecast.
I guess it's about time.
Yeah.
Good morning, Karen.
November 11th. Matt and Karen are here. Everybody feeling, no matter the rain, schmain, they feel great this morning.
Yeah, it's a bit of a palate cleanser, you know, because yesterday we had all that smell of smoke in the air.
Yes, a palate cleanser and atmospheric cleanser.
Exactly.
And also all the allergies in the air, you know, kind of really helping with that as well. So it's a great help. Plus, we desperately need the rain. Got about 3/10 of an inch to maybe a half an inch in a couple of spots like Wilmington, but the kids don't need an umbrella out there. It's already dry through the region. It is a damp feel, but it's mild, but the roads are wet, so got to be careful out there and make sure they're mindful of the cars on the road. 60 degrees at time of pickup in the city. So it is milder right now than it was all weekend out there. At drop-off, we're at about 69, coming down from our high of 70. So great day for them to get outside and play. No issues. It's turning bright in a hurry. There is going to be a bit of a gusty breeze. We're already seeing the wind 20, 25 miles an hour. It's a mild wind out of the southwest, but a gusty breeze nonetheless. Here's the rain in action. Already pushed off the coastline. We have a few sprinkles left along the shore. There are a couple of sprinkles out to our north and west, but they look to be falling apart before they even hit the Lehigh Valley. Maybe you get a drop of drizzle this morning there, and that's it. But in the Lehigh Valley, clouds to sun, and the city turning bright and breezy pretty quickly. At the shore, it's a damp start. Clouds linger a little bit more, and 68 degrees. The clowns aren't lingering, Matt, but the clouds are.
Yeah, like a clown
It's Monday morning. What can I say?
One clown after another coming out of the
and here's
clown
another.
car. Exactly. Here I am. Speaking of the cars out here,
when it comes to at least the atmosphere, right?
Yeah, that's right. That rain is moving out west to east, so we're already dry in the city out there right now. Even along the coast, you've got a couple of sprinkles left, and that's about it. They are pretty quickly exiting the region, so most of the region at this point is dry, and clouds are quickly going to give way to sunshine. Here's what you can expect. What you need to know as you're getting ready for this day. The sunshine returns today in a hurry. Even though you heard those raindrops overnight, that's not the issue for the daytime hours. We're dry. It's the mildest day we're going to see in a while. So if you like the mild air, get outside and enjoy it today. It turns much cooler, and a much cooler stretch is coming our way, not just this week, but it looks even next week, more November-like temperatures. So as you're heading out the door, it's really mild already. We're at about 60 degrees with cloudy skies, and then we see that sunshine break in. By lunchtime, it's nice, 68 degrees and partly sunny skies. Your high today is 70 in the city, so much warmer than it was over the weekend for this Veterans Day. But look at the change, 56 on Tuesday. Wednesday's high is only 53. So fall lovers can rejoice. We've got some rain, and now we've got some cooler temps on the way. We'll talk about how long that lasts in the 7-day. We've got a nice weekend coming up next weekend. Not that I'm already thinking about the weekend or anything, but
No.
I'll talk about that one.
Never.
I like weekends. What can I say?
It's kind of nice to start the week knowing a nice weekend is
Yes,
coming.
I think
All right.
so.
Thank you, Karen. It is